Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to the Teskey Brothers. I know I have heard their song Forever You and Me, but other than that, I don't think I've heard anything else from them. So today we are going to watch a live performance of the song Hold Me. Here we go.
Hold me, don't hold me down. Carry me, keep my feet on the ground. That storm is coming down. I'm your shelter every time it starts. But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. You'll have a hard time drying when the fire be gone. So hold me, don't hold me down. No, no, no. But carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. You're the storm, and I'm the mermaid, darling. Ooh, you keep me going every time I drown. But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. You'll have a hard time running when the weather is gone. So hold.
Oh, we gotta stop here. Oh man, this is such a good song. I knew I had to do a reaction before I started to really dive into their music because I technically haven't heard the Teskey Brothers. I heard a cover of their song Forever You and Me, so this is very exciting. What a voice. Let me go back. He does so much. Just at the very first riff at the beginning of this, it's so silky smooth, but there's a very unique quality to his tone, and I want to see if I can figure out what I'm hearing. Even in that hum, that raspiness is, you can still hear it. I'm so curious. I'm gonna have to look up an interview and just hear him speak, because usually when you hear that raspy quality, that extra texture, it doesn't tend to last the entire duration of a song whenever a singer incorporates that. But this really feels and sounds just innate to him, and in that hum alone, you could hear it.
Hold me.
Okay. The other thought I had, I'm sure he has probably been compared to other singers like Chris Stapleton, Teddy Swims, just these powerhouse voices that have that texture, that really cool rasp. The thing that I'm hearing with him is there is this, there's a lighter quality that's very unique to his voice compared to what I've heard from other singers with similar textures. Let me play it again before I finish that thought.
Hold me, don't hold me down.
I don't know if there's, I hate to use the word refinement when I'm comparing with other singers, because obviously the other two that I mentioned also have moments of refinement in their music, but there's just this lighter quality that I'm hearing. Still very powerful, but it just, I don't know if it's just sitting a little higher, or I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but there's this almost like this restraint maybe when you hear these big powerhouse voices, you just expect a lot of volume, and he's got this really elegant quality in his sound in addition to all of that rasp.
Carry me, keep my feet on the ground.
I love these riffs.
Keep my feet on the ground. That storm is coming down. I'm your shelter every time it starts.
That little added, almost a little added fry on that one word. I think he said I.
It's coming down. I'm your shelter every time it starts. But if you leave me, I've been moving on.
Ooh, okay, so there was a moment that not quite as much texture in that sound.
Shelter every time it starts. But if you leave me, I've been moving on. You'll have a hard time drying when the fire be gone. So hold me, I don't hold me down. No, no, no. Carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. You're the storm.
I love these harmonies, but also just then, whenever you hear an ad-lib, I like that it doesn't sound like he's interrupting himself. I feel that we got a complete thought, he finished a phrase and then added it, even though it was so closely connected back to back. Let me play that again.
No, no, no. Carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. You're the storm, and I'm the mermaid, darling. Ooh, you keep me going every time I drown. But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. You'll have a hard time running when the weather is gone.
I'm just now realizing how many voices they have on stage for these harmonies. That is incredible. I can see the 4 men closest to him, but it also looked like there were some additional vocalists on the side of the stage. I'm sure I'll see him again.
So hold me, I don't hold me down. Nah, nah, nah. Carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Hold it, I won't hold you down. No, no, no. Carry you, but keep your feet on the ground. I just keep pulling, but you're pushing me away.
I'm just, oh my goodness. I don't know how often he sings. I feel that I would imagine the lead vocalist, he's probably the voice you associate most with these guys, but this is such a beautiful tone. Obviously, not as much texture, a little bit more forward placement, a little more nasal resonance. Golly, that's pretty.
But you're pushing me away, me away. Hold me, I don't hold me down. Keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Hold you. I won't hold you down. Nah, nah, nah. I'll carry you. But keep your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground. Hold me. I don't hold me down. Love me. But don't let me drown.
I got a little bit of his speaking voice there. That was cool. I also have to mention their posture. So statuesque. Usually when, I can't say usually, but oftentimes I notice singers, I think I probably do it too, lean into microphones so often. And I just love how tall and broad he's keeping his upper body, because it's just such a great way to really control and utilize your breath pressure. So that was cool to see. It's a very repetitive song, and I don't mind it in the slightest, because he has such a beautiful tone. Yes, there's grit and texture, and it's interesting, but there's also this really lovely beauty and refinement to his sound that who I'm assuming was his brother, the other vocalist as well. And it's just, yeah, you just want to hear the melody over and over again. And he does do a few little things here and there to switch it up, to add variation, but I don't know. I'm really digging his voice.
Love me, but don't let me drown.
When people with these raspy voices hang out in the basement just a little bit. It's so rich and so luxurious.
Keep my feet on the ground. Oh, want to keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Yeah, 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 yeah. but keep my feet on the ground.
I love that so much. What a gorgeous voice. I imagine there are songs in which he gets to show off a little bit more, but I love the simplicity of this melody because it really gave me a chance to just take in his tone, that beautiful, gorgeous, raspy tone. There were a couple other moments where he went a little lower and it was so smooth and so warm. I just want to hear so much more. Also, props to doing that. I missed the transition when he got on someone's shoulders, but then singing at the end there, it's just such a beautiful thing when, I say this all the time, but when you see involvement with the audience and engagement and just, it's not about, me performing for you, it's about us enjoying music together. I love seeing that. Man, what a voice. It's just such a rare thing. And I don't know, obviously, I don't have access to, images and pictures from, scopes and whatnot. And of course, every singer has their own way of creating different vocal textures. But when you sing higher and you stretch and thin the chords, they end up separating a little bit more than when they're on the bottom. So in some cases, you have to work a little harder to bring them fully together. But I wonder if singers who have more of that texture just sort of allow the relaxation to remain constant throughout the entirety of their range, enabling more air to pass through at the top. I don't know. But either way, I love the sound. So thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.